Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and this video is about the topic of, are you in a rut or simply birthing new energies? Okay, so the reason for this video is that I have gone through a period of probably about 2 months of birthing new energies. And because I know how energy works, I actually don't stress about it and I know how to manage it. So I also have clients who go through similar phases and I help them through it. And this video is for you if you are confused and if you are feeling quite overwhelmed by maybe that you are in some kind of a rut and nothing is happening and it just all seems to have stopped all of a sudden. Okay, so if you want to find out about that, keep listening. And right, so are you in a rut or are you simply birthing new energies? How do you know the difference? Okay, so first and foremost, oh, sorry, I had to start laughing because what I'm about to tell you, I just kind of was shown this picture and it just makes me giggle. If you've been sitting on the couch at home watching TV, hoping for the world to bring you what it is that you desire, and you've been visualizing crazily how wonderful your life would be if all that you wanted came into it, and you've done absolutely zilch in the physical world, and you feel like you're in a rut, newsflash, you probably are in a rut, okay? This is not the type of birthing new energy symptoms. So if you know, and no one else can tell you that, and maybe you won't admit it to yourself, but if that is you, if you've done nothing, if you've simply been waiting and you feel like you're in a rut, you are in a rut, okay? So that's that. Now let's move on to how you know if you're actually birthing energies. I also, sometimes I get tongue-tied when I get too much information all at once and I can't get them out as fast as it's coming in to my consciousness. Okay, so if ever you're watching a video of mine and I get tongue-tied, it's not because I don't know what to say, it's because I cannot get the words out fast enough. Okay. So it would be so much easier to do this as a light language transmission and you just figure it out. Right. When I posted a quote about, and that's probably in this video if you are a subscriber of mine, but if you're just watching it on YouTube, then you won't see it. Periods of action must be balanced with periods of being still, okay? So what I mean by this is that it's the yin and the yang, and the doing and the inaction. Periods of massive action need to be balanced with periods of stepping back and allowing the energies that you put out in terms of your energy of doing things to do their work and start to manifest in your reality and in your world and in your area of your life that you've done the work, okay? So, and all the guys who are listening to this, you are more guilty of this than women, but it doesn't mean that, you know, the women are not. You are just as guilty of it, and that is the doing. Oh my goodness, you can't sit still. You have to keep going. You have to keep doing something. If you have a moment of spare time, even if it's 5 minutes between a meeting, you will be on your phone checking to see what emails have come in, what messages have come in. And if there's no messages or no emails because you only just checked it 30 seconds ago and you got 5 minutes to wait, you will probably go onto social media and check what's happening there. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're always doing something, and you always feel like you need to do something. If it's a weekend that you have nothing on, you simply cannot stop and be with yourself, be with your thoughts, be with the one you love. You just simply have to put some activity on, or go see someone, or do something, and you're always doing. What you do when you do this what you do when you do this is that if the energies are balanced and you put something out and then you allow it to simmer and cook and then come back to you as the finished product, you are actually having a balance between the pushing out and the coming in. But when you are constantly doing, what you're doing is you're pushing the energy out and out and out and out. And when it tips the balance and you're still pushing out, you are in fact creating an energetic imprint of repelling, okay? And then you wonder why your manifestations or the hard work that you're putting in is not coming in. And I am addressing those in Fortune 500 companies and those who are extremely successful. They can still fall into this trap of doing to the point where they start repelling, okay? And the projects that they're working on, no matter how successful they've been before, specific and certain projects will start to just literally stagnate. So that is the opposite of birthing new energies. That is the opposite reaction. So when you go through a phase of doing, of inspired ideas just like coming through to you, and you're following through on that, and you're taking synchronistic action and all of this stuff. So now you've had like a few months of this craziness of you taking action all the time and everything happening around you, and then all of a sudden things stop. All of a sudden things start to calm down. All of a sudden there is a calm. And most people, when they hit that calm stage just after a period of massive activity, they freak the hell out and think, and this is what you would do, you would think, oh my goodness, everything's gone wrong, everything stopped, everything stagnated, it's too calm, I need to start doing more things. When that calm hits, stop, allow it, go with it, be in that flow. That calm is bringing you and allowing you to birth the next phase. If you've asked for growth, you need to allow the growth to happen and percolate. You know, when you plant a seed in the ground, it doesn't just pop out as a beautiful big tree. It has to create its root system and then pop out of the earth as a shoot. And then it grows into a sapling, a plant, a tree. Okay? So that's just the process of birthing in this three-dimensional realm. So you're not going to, unless you are pure spirit form and living in a different dimension, in a different realm, you're not going to have things happen just because you click your fingers. You're going to have to work with the energies of doing and periods of inaction. And so if you're going through a period of inaction after a massive period of action, don't freak out. Just allow it to be. Flow and be with the flow, okay? And then you will find there will come a point, and yes, it can get really frustrating if you allow it, and it can get scary if you allow it. And yes, you may think that things have just gone in the opposite direction and you're going backwards, but you're not. You just need to allow the new birthing energies to take place, and then one day things will start to bubble. You will feel things rise to the surface, new things coming out, new opportunities finding you. This is how this world and this life works. Okay, so if you are going through this phase of birthing new energies, and I'm not talking about being in a rut, and you know what that definition is. If you are going through it and you want my help in getting you through that phase so you actually don't kick it into a repelling energetic bubble, please reach out. It is better for you to do that and allow the beautiful energies to birth themselves, because what will come out of it will be truly incredible. Okay, most people don't actually see what is supposed to come because they've repelled it so much that everything changes and they've changed their timeline. So don't change your timeline and have something completely different occur. If you put the effort in, allow it to come to you, and there are things that you can do to make that birthing process even more powerful. So if you want my help, please reach out. I hope this has been helpful, and as always, if you would like my help and to contact me, the easiest way to do it is through my website, soulenchantress.com. I wish you a joyous day and beautiful blessings.